It was November 14th, 2016, 2:17 a.m. Kareem woke up to the sound of his phone ringing. Unknown number. Now here's the thing. When someone calls you at 2 in the morning, it's never random. It's either an emergency or something much worse. The phone stopped ringing. Then 2 seconds later, it rang again. Same number. Kareem stared at the screen, then answered. Hello. Silence. No voice. No movement. Just something faint. Breathing. Very light. Almost like someone was far away or underground. Kareem frowned. Who is this? 2 seconds. Then a voice. Low, broken, like it was crawling through dirt to reach him. Help me. Kareem sat up instantly. Who is this? Where are you? The voice replied. I'm below. The call ended. At this point, you'd think it's a prank, or someone drunk, or just your brain trying to create patterns out of nothing. Kareem tried calling back. The number didn't exist. Not unavailable. Not out of service. It didn't exist. 30 minutes later, Kareem tried to brush it off, until his phone buzzed again. WhatsApp notification. Same number. No profile picture. No name. Just one message. You're the only one who answered. There's a specific kind of fear. Not loud. Not sudden. But slow. Quiet. Like something sitting next to you. Watching. Kareem typed. Who are you? What do you want? 10 minutes passed. Then, I'm trapped. Underground. I can't get out. Kareem paused. Kidnapping. Someone in danger. But why him? Send me your location. I don't know where I am. But I hear water. And it smells bad. Walls are concrete. Something clicked. A week ago, Kareem was walking down a side street near his apartment. He passed an old drainage opening, half covered, and for a second, he thought he heard something from inside. He ignored it, kept walking. Now, he looked back at his phone. You're under some kind of sewer. Reply came instantly. Yes. How do you know? His heart started racing. Not panic. Recognition. Kareem grabbed his jacket and went outside. The street was empty. Too empty. The air felt heavy, like the city was holding its breath. He reached the spot. The opening was still there, half exposed, dark inside. No light, just the faint sound of water. Hello, is anyone down there? Nothing. Then, his phone rang. Same number. He answered immediately. You're above me, right? Kareem froze. Yes, can you see me? No, but I can hear you. Reality started slipping. How is someone underground calling him from a number that doesn't exist? Kareem said, Okay, stay calm. I'll get help. We'll get you out. The voice suddenly screamed, No, don't bring anyone. Pure fear. Raw. If someone else comes, they'll know. Kareem whispered, Know what? Silence. Then, the ones who put me here. Something shifted. This wasn't just a rescue anymore. This was a trap. How long have you been down there? I don't know. Time feels wrong here. Like it stopped. Then the voice said something that changed everything. I was like you. Kareem stepped back slightly. What do you mean? I was above, answering a call. Silence fell. Heavy. Uncomfortable. Alive. Kareem took another step back. The voice whispered, Don't leave me, or it becomes your turn. Kareem ran. Didn't look back. Didn't stop. He got home. Locked the door. Tried to convince himself. It was stress. Imagination. Anything. 3:33 a.m. His phone rang again. This time, it was his own number calling. His hand trembled as he answered. Hello. The voice that replied was his. Distorted. Broken. Help me. I'm below. The call ended. The next day, Kareem disappeared. His family reported him missing. Police searched the area. Last known location. That same street. Near the drainage opening. They opened it. Searched inside. Nothing. No body. No trace. Except one thing. An old phone. Damaged. Barely working. Inside it. One saved contact. Me. And one message. Sent at 2:17 a.m. You're the only one who answered. Since then, people in that area occasionally receive calls from numbers that don't exist at exactly 2:17 a.m. and not everyone who answers comes back. So let me ask you something. If your phone rang right now and it was you calling, would you answer? Dark Chapter, your gateway into the unknown. But remember, not every door leads back. So here's the part that no one talks about. Most people think stories like this end when the person disappears. But what if that's not the end? What if that's just the beginning? Because cases like this, they don't leave evidence. They leave patterns. Same time, same type of call, same reaction, and always the same mistake, answering. You see, fear doesn't start when something happens. Fear starts when something almost makes sense. A call at 2:17 a.m., a voice asking for help, a location that feels familiar. It tricks your brain into believing you're in control, but you're not, because the moment you engage, you're already part of it. Think about it. Why you? Out of millions of people, why would that call reach you? Is it random? Or were you always meant to answer? Some people believe these calls are just glitches, errors, moments where reality slips. Others believe it's something else, something that doesn't follow time the way we do, something that doesn't see before and after the way we understand it. Because if time isn't linear, then maybe the voice calling for help isn't from the past, and it's not from the present. Maybe it's from your future. And here's where it gets worse, because if that's true, then the question isn't who is calling. The question is, what happened to you that made you call? People disappear every day, but some disappearances don't make noise. No struggle, no witnesses, no trace, just silence, and sometimes a phone left behind. So if one night your phone lights up and there's no name, no number, just a call, ask yourself one thing: are you answering to help someone or to replace them? Welcome to Dark Chapter. This isn't just a series. This is where stories don't end. They echo, where every unanswered question waits for someone brave enough or desperate enough to pick up. If you made it this far, you're already part of the story. So next time your phone rings, late at night, just remember, some calls are not meant to be answered. Dark Chapter, your gateway into the unknown. But remember, not every door leads back. And there's something else, something most people ignore. It's not just about the call, it's about the timing. 2:17 a.m. It shows up more than it should, in reports, in stories, in cases that were never explained, almost like a window, a moment where something opens and something else slips through. Some people who experienced similar calls reported something strange. Right before the phone rang, everything felt off. The room quieter than usual, the air heavier, like the world itself paused, just for a second, as if something was waiting. And after the call, things don't go back to normal. Not completely. Lights flicker for no reason, phones glitch, shadows don't move the way they should, and sometimes you feel like you're not alone anymore, even when you are, because maybe the call doesn't end when you hang up. Maybe that's when it begins. And here's the part that no one can prove, but no one can ignore either. Some people claimed they started hearing their own voice when no one was around. Not loud, not clear, just whispers, repeating the same words over and over. Help me. Now imagine this. You're alone. Your phone is on the table. No notifications, no sound, no reason to be afraid. And then suddenly, the screen lights up, not with a call, not with a message, just the front camera, active. And for a split second, you see yourself. But something is wrong. You're not moving, not blinking, just staring back. So let me ask you one last time. If one day you see your name calling you, or worse, watching you from the other side of the screen, will you still think it's just a story? Because maybe, somewhere, right now, there's a version of you trying to reach out before it's too late. Dark Chapter, where the story might be fiction, but the feeling is real.